they're not crazy. They're hurt.
Yeah.
They're wounded.
Yeah.
They're longing for love, you know, when they're longing to be validated, to have significance, to have variety, to have growth, and they didn't have it because their parents didn't know.
To the surface, and then when it's coming to the surface, you know, I've gotten upset.
We were having a conversation, and the conversation was mainly built around how we recognize the lessons that we receive in life. That my guides and Yesenia's guides and Dee's guides, they're not just speaking to us to help us. They're helping to speak to everybody. To everybody. We're helping each other. Dee came right before the show went live, telling us something that she did and something her guide said. We were like, thank you, I needed that. Yeah, and sharing these messages that we are receiving is what it's all about. Because what? We always say it. About that unity, that oneness of life, and we need each other. We cannot do this without each other.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Jessie was sharing something beautiful because she's making decisions within her life, decisions of change. We all are, you know, making decisions of change. And she was speaking on, you know, about that change and how it is uplifting her, but also teaching her at the same time. Could you just continue that conversation? We had to stop chiming. We said, look, he was like, this is for the show.
Yeah, before we go there, though, we're not through talking and acknowledging people that are here live with us. So hey, Amanda, we see you, girl. And if there's anyone that's watching this on the replay, you know what to do, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Drop a hashtag replay in the comments. Hey, Tiffany, I see you. So drop a hashtag replay in the comment if you're watching this on replay. And you know what? During our call, guys, always affirm what we're saying. Always affirm the different affirmations and things that source, the guides are bringing out of us or speaking through us to you. So affirm it in the chat. In addition to journal some of this stuff, journal it, you know, so you can go dive deep. Okay, yeah, I was a deep dive real fast. Yeah, so get your deep diving on, because this is what we're here for. We're about to have this new moon in Scorpio. We're gonna be talking about that. Jesse's gonna be some downloading. Okay, she might trigger you. Okay, but you know what? With that trigger is showing that growth, something else that needs to come out and bubble up and just detox, slough off of you, right? Just slough it off. Okay. So go ahead, Jessie. I just had to slide in there. Hey, get out the comments and come on live with y'all. Watch out. So light us up, Jessie. Let us in your world and we can just continue this conversation because it was fire.
Oh, man. So, yeah, let's say hello and welcome to everybody. Welcome to the show, guys.
Right.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Whatever time you're on, you know, hey, how are you? It was the time for you to come and wake up. Hey. It's the wake up call from your girls at Feminine Flame.
Right.
That's right.
I'm gonna have some coffee because, you know, my grandparents love coffee. So, you know, every so often we make a date and drink black coffee, and they got me this beautiful mug.
Chip.
Because I've been in an enchanted castle for a really long time. That's what they said to me. I was like, okay, let's talk about it. Can we talk about it, please?
Yes, we
can. What Dee is talking about is some healing that I've been dealing with my family and, you know, friends, and, you know, all the changes that are going on in my life. So yeah, and this moon, I've been detoxing so much that so much is coming to the surface. And then when it's coming to the surface, you know, I've gotten upset. And then I'll take a deep breath back and go into observation mode, because that was the call from the last moon, full moon. Is you have to be on observation mode. You have to see what's going on in your surroundings. You have to see what's going on, because you know, you've been on I want to help mode. And sometimes you're not hearing you are hearing you are always hearing the guidance, but sometimes you want to go ahead and do you, boo. And that is not what we're doing here. That is not what we're doing here. That is not what we're doing here. You've been doing you for a long time on your own, by yourself. And, you know, we've been here watching you make a mess out of yourself. So now that you channel us, yeah, it's not going to go unnoticed. We're here to guide you. And if you do not want to be guided, you're going to shut that door up and go back into your little, you know, home oasis, or not oasis. But if you want to be in this beautiful flow, you're going to have to, you know, we're going to have to chat and negotiate these things. Have to chat, all right? There's no more working on yourself. It's only loving on yourself. Because working on yourself, it is a slave word. It is a trigger word that will take you back in time, and you think that you have to go there. We are not going there anymore. Not no more. No. We're gonna love on each other no matter what. So yeah.
Affirm that.
Affirm that I am loving on myself.
I am,
you know, I am healing in my heels, and I'm gonna cry in my heels, and I am going to get out of this muck.
Yes.
You hear me? It is no more. Now I have my helpers, my friends, my family, and you know. You know, so I have had so many conversations. Oh man. So Sunday for Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, set a very strong intention for Sunday, because I needed, you know, my channels to be clear, or I needed the stubbornness in Jessie to be out of the picture, so that we can flow more. Because every time we make a big, you know, push, then she goes back into, oh, I'm gonna be Mother Teresa now, and I'm gonna help these people. And then, you know, and then it goes like, but Mother Teresa was Mother Teresa, right? She was amazing. So Jessie, we gotta get there. We gotta get there.
Love it. Gotta get there.
Get there. And by loving ourselves, that's how we're gonna get there. And, you know, so we go into bath and all of that stuff, and that's why for. So when these things are coming through, and, you know, I don't share everything with my family, my husband and my kids. One, because, you know, my kids share everything with me. So their guides are very, very outspoken. Very.
I thought you said that. Very
outspoken.
Okay.
So, but my husband, you know, he's been on his journey for a long time. He's been on his journey, and one of the things that my guides told me was, he's on his journey, you're on your journey. Let's keep it moving, right? Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, because of the work that I do now, the internal stuff, you know, like sitting outside with the moon, or inside my house now because it's cold and it's the winter and I hibernate, you know, being outside and just having conversations with my guides and talking about, you know, what is the next move? Where do we got to go next? You know, setting my candles and, you know, burning sage and Palo Santo. Not that that's actually one of the, you know, it's amazing. But some people are not with it. You know, some people are not like, oh, can we go outside and do it together? You know, we are not there yet. You know, we're not there yet. One day.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, so Dee, you had questions upon questions, and I wanted to answer the questions. So because I think we went into a portal.
Because I do. I do, because you said a few things, okay? Because, first something that just jumped out really quickly, you said my children are really outspoken. And
that triggers a lot of parents.
Well, I wanna let's get deep on that. Let's get deep on that. As we know, and as our amazing Christine Strong jumps in here and brings us back to reality about human design, your children chose you to come here to teach you. Mm-hmm. So them being quote unquote outspoken is not a curse. It's not a curse. Woo, you talk too much. No, boo, they teaching you. And then plus what you're doing with them, you are loving them enough to allow them to be inquisitive, to speak their truth, and to be their own divine being that they are. So that was a blessing that your daughter said that to you. Because first of all, just think about how many years, me personally, like what you said, Jesse, I put it in the chat. I take DeAnna out of the picture and I trust and surrender to the process and to the universe. Because when we continue to do the same thing over and over again, and we call ourselves, I'm manifesting. Boo, yeah, you are. You manifesting chaos because you keeping yourself in the mix. So can you get back? Open your heart to receive. Open to your guides so you can level up. And I'm saying that to say, just think of all the years where we didn't ask questions. You weren't inquisitive. You didn't think you were on a treasure hunt. You didn't do any of that. So anytime anyone asks you something about what you're doing, do not think of it as they're attacking you or that you have to defend what you're doing. Think of it as they are so inquisitive about who they are because they see your light. They see your example. That they're asked the question, Mama, why are you burning all this sage and stuff? What is this about? Or Mom, or as we were saying, Jesse, your daughters was asking, why aren't you hanging out with those friends anymore, Mom? And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm glad you asked that question because I was fired. Let's talk about this, boo. This is why Mom needs to protect her energy. Yeah. Because they're not on the same walk as we are on, or that I'm on. And I got some purpose up in here, boo. Your mama decided to reincarnate in this meat suit, boo, because we about to change it. We about to jump it off up in this world, okay? This age of Aquarius. That's why. So mama can't talk to those ladies. They gossip, they bite back. And that's not what mom's about. So just, girl, so be on fire when your daughters be like, Mama, why are you doing the goddess bad? Boo. Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, no, I played the song. I play energy budget on it's like because of this. You hear this? Mama's taking all of it back. You hear it? That's how strong it is. I play the song and she's like, right. One time my daughter even went to ask me, hey, this was a long time ago, like not a long time ago, years, like months ago. She's like, why do you even hang with such and such? And I was like, she's like, your energy doesn't match that person.
Love it. Yes.
I was like, say that again, boo.
Right.
you know.
Come again? What
Come again? Run it again, please. She's like, yeah, no, that your energy doesn't match that person, those people. Like, you over here burning sage and, bringing candles inside the house and praying and doing all the stuff. Meanwhile, they're like taking the life by storm and throwing this and throwing that. And I was like, babe, okay, first, thank you for the advice, but we're not going to go into that portal either. So, okay, let's take it back.
Right.
So then I had to go there, and then she's like, oh, you're right. I see what oh, okay. Ooh, all right. I was like, but here's the crystal, though. I got your new one.
Here's some rose quartz. There you go, boo. Here's some amethyst.
Yeah, no, it's gotten so good, guys, that my daughter is like, oh, I picked out a new crystal, or I told my friend about a new crystal or whatever, you know, because I brought them along my journey, even in you know what I was told to share, because there was stuff that I was told not to share because it was for my marriage.
Say that again. So explain that. Okay. Yes, go deeper on that, boo. That was deep right there.
Yeah. So what my guys told me to share with the kids, I've been sharing with them all along. Even when after like my awakening process and all of it, I was like, even though I didn't understand it, I was like, okay, all right, well, you know, so whatever was coming through that I would share with the kids, you know, like, why do I do this? Why do I put water? Why does mom change waters every time she's like, oh, okay, well, today let me change the water. It would just on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, I'll change the water of my altars or the fruits or whatever. And then, you know, I share that with them, and why would I do that? And, you know, all of this stuff. And hey, but why doesn't my mom does that? Like, she doesn't have that. Well, you know, and then I had to go into that sense of things. But when it was things that couldn't share because it was deeper things for our marriage and for our generational stuff in our family, you know, the guys didn't want me to go there, especially since we were working with very, very strong energies, and you know, mom, so it's like I explained the last time, it's like being a vampire for the first time, and you're like a baby vampire, and now you're like, oh my god, I gotta learn. And that's how we are when we wake up at first. We become like, oh my god, I gotta learn. So yeah, and you know, that stuff also, it's been here for generations and generations, and it's not something that in the other times we weren't able to destroy it or like release it into the universe so that our family can be okay and you know, and finally be abundant and, you know, go with the flow of the time and all of that stuff. So yeah, but it's almost, we're almost about that time where we're able to, you know, just go crazy, go wild, and you know, and just like you said earlier, our family is you know, our journey is different, and our family was brought to make an example, you know, and to show what we can do if we follow the guidance of divine, you know, if we follow the guidance of our guides, if we follow the universal laws, if we allow ourselves to go deeper within ourselves, to go inward, you know, instead of like listening to the world and listening to politicians and listening to presidents and, you know, blah 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 blah. One of the things that my guys said to me when I first, like, even when I was crying and not even, oh, I don't want to be here, you know, they said, this is why it's so hard, because it's a relationship that you're building. You're building a relationship with us. You know, there's people that have been in the churches for years and have never been able to experience what you are experiencing at this very moment, because you're allowing yourself to go deeper within yourself and to recognize that you are divine, that you are part of this beautiful, like, we were created for this. Ooh. This was our creation to be amazing. And because we've been limited for so long and caged and different, you know, we would put here, they put us here, and you weren't able to break the chains, and but now that you finally broke the chains and you went deep into that cage and found the key and opened your heart, and you allow yourself to be like, oh my God, this is, what is going on? What is going on? What is this like? What? I've never seen this before. What's going on? So you did that for you. You built that relationship with us now. It's going to go on a different level. Trust me, this is just the beginning, my love. This is just the beginning. And I was like, oh, wow. Beginning more bigger than this? That was me. I was like, oh, snap.
I love that. Oh, snap.
That was awesome. That touched so much, especially the part when you had said, and when you go deep within the cage. Most times when people are like, you know, want to get set free, they just think of running away from it, not get deeper into it, because you got to find out, wait, what took place? What's going on here? What's up with this, Margot? What's going on? You know what I mean? And to be able to have that courage and curiosity and go deep within, woo, and that's how you find the key, girl.
You are the key. Boom.
The message of today is just sit with yourself and ask the question.
Yes.
Start by asking, and the key will appear. Trust me. Trust. Yeah. You know, that's why we love on you so much. Dee, I'm gonna allow you right now after this. This is why we love on you so much that on Thursday we bring in an expert to open the portals with that key. That is why we love on you so much that Christine never, by the way, she never even thought of this plan. And she also like, I'm gonna just continue to show up for me. This is me. But when she invited us into her life, and Jessie opened her mouth for the first time. Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea where we're going with this. But I will invite you to come along on the ride and come. Continue to show up with us, not for us, with us.
Yes.
With us. Because we're going side by side. And if you're coming along on this ride with us, you're going to be with us along this ride. Because what we're doing is we're building a foundation for the new earth so that you can be strong and amazing. Because these energies that are coming, they are strong. So you have to stand in your power.
Ooh, yes.
Very strong in your power, because if you don't, you will fall.
Woo. Wow.
Woo. I love that.
Woo, wow. Woo, wow. And that still isn't enough. Jessie, so thankful for this guide, the spirit guide, and you being the obedient, beautiful vessel. That was an awesome message. That was fire. Ooh, you just burned it.
Dee is going crazy over there. She's like, oh my God.
Yes. Everyone, did you feel like touching? That was, good. If you did, excellent. Yeah. Fire. That was just.
This is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning.
That's the beginning. Isn't that something when someone says you're such a strong that you're seeing and feeling now and hearing now? That it's just the beginning. That's a good thing, because it tells us the work that we have to do. You know, most times we take things for granted, take things as smaller than we should. When I was young, I used to look around at people like, you're not taking this as serious as it looked like you should be taking it. You think they'll do someone else? I saw people in my life do one thing and think, I'm good now, I got it. I'm like, I'm looking like, really? Don't underestimate the job. So yeah, this is only the beginning. But as long as you're taking that step, yes, keep on going. Don't look back. Burn it. Burn that pathway, because you're making a new one. And that new one that you're making has always been there, waiting for you to find it and find yourself. We have a question from Amanda. I did not want to let this get too far. The question
before we
from
go to the question, the guys want to listen what D has to say before we go to the question.
Oh yes, D.
Yeah, no, we're today we're in tap. We're tapping.
Yes.
No. Yes. We're gonna go to D first before we go to questions.
Before we get to the question, D. Yes. Don't change the time.
So when Jessie was talking about the key,
I know.
You are the key. Boom. Okay, that's the
Praise Allah.
That's the illusion.
Oh yeah.
That's the trick. You know how you'll go to a magic person and then it's a sleight of hand. That's the trick, guys. But guess what? Now you know the answer to the trick. You are the key. Woo. Tap into you. I'm vibrating right now. I want to cry, I want to shout, I want to dance all at the same time. You are the key.
Wow.
Yesterday when that came through, I was like, oh, whoa, okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Can we go again, please?
Yeah. Whoa, wow.
Just have the courage to tap in yourself. Just have that courage. Know that you are worthy. Know that you are divine. You are source. None of this God, that I see God. No, you are God. You are a goddess. You are source. You are, because part of the infinite creator is in you. What do you think you're made of? I mean, you are it. Hello. And remember, we are collective. Remember, we are connected with everything. So collectively, we are one, but separately, we're individual. But either way, we are source. We are divine. We are God. So you are the key. You are the key, meaning too, that the fact that I'm Jessie, Jessie's me, so she's the key too. So she has that key for me. I'm Jessie too. So I'm the key for her, meaning our guides talk through and speak through all of us. The trees, that day when I saw that tree and I was like, it was a rain. So she was just all beautiful. And I say she because that's what she felt like. She felt like a her. And I saw her. It was like she was standing right there on the road and she was beautiful and fine. Her leaves were just big and bursting and woo! And I walked up to her, I almost cried. I was like, I thanked her. Thank you for just showing your presence to me. And I began to rub on her. And I was like, oh, you are amazing. She was the key because I was her. She was me. We are not separate. We are the key. Affirm that in the chat. I am the key.
I am the key.
I am the key. You are the key maker from the Matrix. You have all those keys, but guess what? Those keys are everyone else. That's the key. There was an Angela key there. There was a Jessie key there. There was a D key there. And he pulled out that thing and it was ching, ching, ching. The keys was just jangling together. That's your community. Your community is your key.
Whoa, girl.
Come on, guys. Come on. You are the key. You are not alone. We are here with you. I am you. You are me. I am Tiffany. I am Amanda. I am Christine.
Yes.
I am fire. I am the fire element. I am water. You are the key.
That is what? You know, it's oh man. First of all, you know, when I told told a few people because I also don't like to if the guys tell me not to say anything, I don't say anything at all. So one of the things is that I don't like to so people's timeline very, very thingy. That's why I go into deeper. I ask the guys more questions and stuff like that. Because we are each other's guides. We are each other's keys. So when we sit together and we have conversations with each other, your guy, my guy, they get into a conference, boo, because we want to listen to the messages, to the downloads, right? So they have this big old party. Our guys been having a big old party ever since we started this. So I always said, I asked, I was like,
oh my goodness.
do we know, do they know that we're each other's guys, that we're each other's cheese? Do they know that we're each other? So like we're helping each other along the way, and we're like making an impact on a bigger scale because it's the three of us, right? So I asked that question. That was me. Not yet. But one day we will all realize together, and it's gonna be magical. And today I'm like, oh, whoa.
Wow. Oh wow.
Jessie, I want to thank you for seeing.
Yeah.
You see me.
Yeah.
You see me, and you see when I'm that little kid in the corner, and I'm like, oh my gosh, pick me! I got so much to say, and not that I'm being neglected or anything, because we're not even entertaining that spirit. I'm saying that you see me, meaning you are my key. You see me. I'm your key. You see me. You vibe with me. You know when I'm over here rocking. You see my telltale sign. Like we
better explode, guys.
Ooh, I'm about to burst. I mean, and even in that, guys, become that sensitive and aware of the energies around you. When you walk in a room, you're the thermostat, yes, but still assess the room. Feel it. Be like, okay, let me just expand my aura and let me just feel over there in that corner and feel it, feel it. So she sees me. She knows me. I mean, what? So be that too, become that, develop that within yourself, that you can also see other people, because remember, they are your key. You are the key. So
fire first. That's
wow, fire.
Say again, Jessie.
The guys are saying find your key first.
Yes.
And then do this, because you can't do this, the assessing, without assessing you first.
Boom.
That's right.
That's really important, because then we're gonna mess that up.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. That goes back to that affirmation from every. I need to slow down. I'm excited, okay, guys. That goes back to the affirmation from everywhere. Earlier, I'm gonna get it right. Bear with me. Patience is key. Patience.
Yes.
I take myself out of this, and I surrender and trust the process. So this is the process that you're saying, that you're spelling when you're saying that I'm going to align with myself. I'm going to go within. I'm going to fall back in love with. I'm going to find out who my true love is, which is yourself. That's who you need to be whining and dining, yourself, because that's your love. It's not outside, it's within.
Yeah. That's why I'm telling you, my cutoffs are not personal. They're spiritual.
Yes.
Because I found this beautiful being, and it's hard to let go. She's amazing, and I'm sorry.
What we're doing right now, we're healing it for all our generations. And going forward, we're seeing that change.
The question that Amanda had, and it ties right into.
Oh, the guides already answered? The guides already answered the question?
Here, let me give you the question. She said, we were talking about, she said, how do you guys teach? Yes, I will say yes. How do you guys teach with your kids how to? And then she said, how do I explain this? Because Jessie said her daughter was talking to her friends, like talking about the things that we do, talking to her friends about crystals, etc. All right. She said, and I did that as a kid, and I got made fun of. Me too, Amanda. And she said, your kids are more open. No, she said, our kids more open to it now, maybe. So she's talking about the change of time, the things that have occurred before. But with every change in time, all right, we measure time by cycle ages, all right? And when the gate to one age closes, another gate opens. All right, this is how time works, and then changes become. So yes, the things that we are doing now, and don't think because we're doing it more fervently now that it wasn't before. It was always has been
Ancient.
And people have, it would always have been those people that go just because that's where they find themselves. All right, so that scenario has always been. But yes, I feel that with that being said, children are more open.
Yeah.
Because there are children. And your son will be open because you're his mother. You know what I mean? And I know my sons are open because of the same. So it's the part that we say when we know in our generation and what we're doing right now, we're healing it for all our generation. And going forward, we're seeing that change. Yeah, so children, yes. Oh yeah. The binds have been taken off their throat chakras and they are rocking it. They are rocking it. When Jessie was speaking about that, her daughter's spirit guides being outspoken and everything, I had loved that because a part of outspokenness is called forthright. Or being forthright is a positive thing. You see what we're doing? If we weren't forthright, we wouldn't open our throats right now and tell it like it is. With love, with love. That's what forthright means. When you speak forthright, you're speaking with love. People feel that because it's not you chastising somebody, not you getting on like, why are you doing that? You know what I mean? No, that's not it. You know, being forthright is like speaking your truth.
The energies move in cycles, 2,500-year cycles. And this particular cycle is including the age of Aquarius. So that means there's a lot of things happening, you know? So think about that, the fact that the souls that have decided to reincarnate through the different gates right now, your son chose you to come, you as a gate, but also chose this time. Okay, so kids, definitely the ones, quote unquote, even if we say kids, because they're really not kids. So the ones that come and reincarnate during this time, especially like the last few years or so, oh, they're fire. They're so in tune with what they are and who they are because they knew. And of course, the invisible realm knows the age as well too. The invisible realm is out there kicking it. You think I was partying, just us talking about it, they are just having a blast. You think Halloween was great or the ancestors are great or just the birthday celebration you do is great. No, they be kicking it all the time, especially when they see us talking and tuning within ourselves, right? So that energy, that spirit that decided to come through you, your gate, he knows everything. Okay, and even us, we knew when we decided to reincarnate here too, we knew this was going to happen because on the invisible realm, we're, you know, when we come here, we don't know stuff, we forget stuff, you know, but there's no specter, there's no time. So they know everything, you know, and then it's a collective mind. Could you imagine not having this physical body and being able to talk to someone else with your mind? Because you are a mind, because you're energy and you're in a collective. It could be like 20 million souls, energies together. So girl, your son knows, them little ones know, and we knew too. That's why we decided to come here. That's why I constantly say I'm so glad I decided to reincarnate now, because we are just woo, this is lit up. This is exciting, you know. So I would chill out and then let Jessie. I want to see what you got, boo, because I'm all kind of curious.
Yeah. So part of the stuff that I was doing this weekend for, you know, I thought it was like whatever. So my guys had me picked up this little box, and I was like, oh, I like that, because when I show it to you, you're gonna be like, oh, I wonder. It was for you. It was your gift. But today, as we're speaking, they're like, no, go get the box. Let's go get the box. And I was like, oh, okay, it's time. All right, one, Amanda, and whoever's here listening that is having a hard time or triggered, if this was a trigger for your inner child wants you to let that go and to so that you don't carry that with your son, right? That because he came in to give you that guidance, like, no, mama, that, you know, crystals are amazing, you know. Wait until you find out about them. You know, if you got made fun of it, that was that time. Hey, that was that time, and your parents didn't embrace crystals. They didn't even know about crystals, and then you went and had a conversation with about crystals at school. And you know, kids can be cruel when they're at times, right? Because, and not intentionally, it's just that's the energy that they're bringing from their house, from their home and their parents. So they're bringing that energy and they're bringing that to school. So now they're reflecting that on you, right? So let's go into the what the guys want to give us. So this is an incredible little box. It's called Unbelievable Science, right? Unbelievable Science. And you can find this, at Five Below, you can order it, right? This unbelievable box will train you and your children about crystals and where they come from, how experience educational fun, right? This is an educational, right? Just like I've been doing with my kids. They've been doing with me. They've been educating me at my level. My level, right? So this beautiful, beautiful box brings a little, how do you call that? An axe, so that you can dig into the dirt.
Oh, nice.
So you can dig into the dirt, and then you're gonna find the gems.
Wow.
And these gems, right? They have the names of it, where they come from, the healing properties, or what the crystals do. Because the thing is, it's about education, right? It's about educating ourselves. Since our parents were not okay with educating about this because they didn't know about it. And I tell you from personal experience, when I brought a crystal to my grandmother, when my grandfather, this is about to be a year now, December of last year, my grandfather was passing, and I was on the spiritual realm. I was getting prepared to assist my grandfather in the process, right? Because my family was brought up one way, and now I learned the truth. So, I awakened myself, right? Another thing that the guys want to say is, go ahead and watch Sailor Moon Crystal. Because Jessie has been watching that, and it's on another level of understanding for her. Like, now she gets it. She really gets it. Like, oh, okay. Right? That's where she was at. So go ahead and watch that. D, if you could put that into the comment, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. I know you're on it. I know you're on it.
I've already dropped the meditation. Okay, do this for your inner child. Okay, do this. Okay, go watch Sailor Moon. And I'm about to drop a link about the box that you just said. So,
Okay. Fire box, right?
I got you.
It brings a certificate for your children and for you. This is for you, not for your children, because your children know. This is for you, so like we can get our own education on, and we can go ahead and go back into the thing. So we're gonna learn at a 6. We're gonna be 6 here. We're gonna be 6. We're gonna learn about these beautiful crystals, these beautiful gems, and I was like, so when it has a little, it has everything, and for $5, guys, it brings a whole box full of amazingness in here. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna, get me some crystals. I was like, oh, let me open the box. And the guys were like, excuse you, it's not the time. It's not the time yet. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. But today is the day right? I get to share this with you guys, and then I go into, you know, exploring for myself because I want to see which crystals I got in my box. You know, but yeah, that was definitely that. And you know, crystals were here before time, you know, when the earth was created. When the earth was created, the crystals came along, and it was part of the, you know, it's part of the earth. It's part of the earth. It's always been part of the earth. Now that it's coming in the surface of, you know, now that it's coming to the surface of like, oh my God, crystals have healing powers. Crystals, wow, you can put a crystal on your forehead and your third eye can open with practice. What? Yes, boo. Yes, yes. This has always been there. But what happens is that now during the awakening era, a lot of people tapped into those powers and were like, girl, I'm sharing this with the world. Like, I just went and did this and this happened. Right? But if you go into the TikTok world, because I'm telling you, my kids are coming to me. Once I brought in the conversation that I love crystal, I was like, oh, I love this crystal. My kids were coming. I was like, hey, have you seen this one? Hey, have you seen this one? Hey, have you seen this one? Hey, have you experimented this one? And I'm like, oh, clearly I was deep for a really long time. Okay, let's recenter here. You know, and my kids are, so like I said before, my kids are 17, 10, and 9. My son, I'm not 8 anymore, I'm 9. Okay. So, you know, even my son knows about crystals. They know, and this is more for us, for the parents than the kids, because for kids, they, you know, if they're little, they think they're playing with the little rocks, little, but even so, my neighbor has a 4 years old, and he knows about crystals. And I, you know, the first time she's like, girl, what are these things? Because, you know, Alex was asking me questions, telling me about this the other day, and I was just clueless. I was like, you have some in the house? She's like, well, I'm about to blow your mind, but I do have some. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I said, well, crystals, no crystal. They bring you to me because they need me to give you some stuff on it. So here, so I gave her a bunch of information on it, or like the crystals that she had and all that stuff. And fast forward to a year now, it's like, she's like, girl, you were not wrong about that conversation we had a year ago about those crystals and all the stuff that we talked about. So I hope we answer Amanda's question.
Oh, she said yes.
I'm still typing.
I love that you had 2 things that you had said that when you said it's for age, you said first is coming at me on my level, and it's beautiful to be able to know that our learning is infinite, you know what I mean? And that to be able to be curious, like the children that within us, who we are, you know, that part of us, to know it's all right. And even though the box says age 6, I'm like, yeah, do I know about this? If I don't know about it, I gotta go find it, and not to be hammered with that conditional conditioned thinking that thinking we've been conditioned with. You know what I mean? That was awesome.
Yeah, and always remember that you are the magic. You are the crystal. You are the crystal is just an accessory to your spiritual practices.
Yes. Another download I got when you were speaking about the crystals were part of the earth. Guess who else is a part of the earth? Tiffany says, to be for real, years ago, I thought I had accidentally come at the wrong time. I thought that maybe I came too late or too early. I felt disappointed until a few years ago, I began to see what was going on. I am realizing more and more that I came at the right time. High five.
Ooh, I was like,
Wow.
When we were talking, and then when we were talking one day, and I was like, oh. And then my guys were like, yeah, and I'm saying, oh. And then don't worry about it, she's coming. And I was like, oh yes, Tiff, that was us. That was me and the guys. Like, oh God. That's why when we open up even more and more, when we go to Alliance chat and we're able to tap into different things and different worlds and different like that, is because we were called to come together. Yes. We chose to come together as a sister tribe to do this at a bigger scale, because we did it alone before.
Yes.
I'm gonna go get a picture of my daughter's guide that she draws. I just got reminded. Somebody said, yeah, go get it. You guys can go ahead and talk.
What I said to Tiffany, I told Tiffany that she definitely came at the right time. And I told her that this world needs all of your keys, goddess. That's what I put in the chat.
Beautiful.
They needed you. Beautiful. And it's so funny that we're talking about this. Well, Tiffany said that, because honestly, Tiffany, I not only thought that I came I felt that I came through the wrong family. You know how when you're going through your healing journey, and part of the healing journey, you still have that anger. It's almost like, because there's multiple emotions and levels that we go through, you know? So I was like, I came through the wrong family, because those people's crazy. I don't talk to none of them. They don't see me. They think I'm in a cult. You know, I'm like, so I obviously chose the wrong gate, you know? But now I'm straight real, guys. I'm saying stuff you was afraid to say straight up, because you know you felt it too. Don't be playing, okay? But now I realize that's not true, because I did choose the right one, because now I understand. Not I understand. No, nothing under. No, this is over and above. I understand, and I understand within my being that I chose my mother because she needed me to teach her. She needed me to level her up. She needed me. She needed my wiggleness. She needed my bright sunshine, because she was really shy. She was shy, and she, had her own inner child issues, right? So she was in a corner and sad and felt searching outside of herself for love and all that. And I'm like, I came out the body probably just a bright sunshine, just the sun. She birthed the sun. Hello, that's why my name is Sun Goddess. I am embodying that, because for real, that's who I am. I light up the room. I walk in and shift the room. Woo! When I'm aligned with myself. Key words, key things. When I forget who I am, then I don't do that. When I forget, my power, my truth, my essence, who I am, then it doesn't happen. So she needed me. She needed me to just set her world, to be that sun, to be that light, to be that unconditional love. I love you, mommy. She needed me to be that, so I don't say that anymore. But Tiffany, I'm with you, because that's how I felt. And so it wasn't just the time, it was the family for me. I did not think that, because they's crazy. But you know what? I'll flip that. They're not crazy. They're hurt.
Yeah.
They're wounded. Yeah. They're longing for love, when they're longing to be validated, to have significance, to have variety, to have growth, and they didn't have it because their parents didn't know. Yeah. And then their parents, and then their parents. So it's a vicious cycle. So let me say something for me and for all of you, because I feel this. The buck stops with us.
Woo! Yes.
We are healing lineages of stuff. Yes. So it's not just you. You're not just healing for you, boo. That's why that shadow work be like, oh, this is it feels like it's too much to bear. Are you crazy? Now you want me to remember when I was molested and what? Are you insane? It's because it's not just about you. You are healing lineages behind even your children now. Just because they came out of your gate and your wounding stuff you put on them, because you did. I did too.
You did.
However, guess what? I'm healing it like crazy right now. I'm healing it. I'm healing it for her, my daughter. I'm healing it for my mom, for my grandmother. Woo, she went through some stuff. For my great grand. Woo. So I'm healing all that, and you're healing it too. You're healing everything. So embrace it. Embrace this process and heal your family. And also, when I say your family, I also mean me, because remember, I'm you, you are me.
Mm-hmm.
We need to take responsibility to go deeper, because you are the key. Your children are your help.
Mm-hmm. It's so deep. It's so deep, man, because it's the same thing for for my family, and that's why I was like, oh my god, like, hello, my guys had me do a video for my entire family. When I my awakening process, I open our YouTube channel and say, I'm going to talk about everything now. I'm going to talk about everything, all of these things, and for a long time, I even kept myself there, going back, and my guys was like, no, you have to share it all. And this is what they're talking about, cards, all of it, because when I wake, I was like, wait, what? My great, like, hold on, my aunt, wait, hold on. Okay, so you guys got what? Oh yeah, we had to hide it from the world. We had to do certain things, and because it was, our family said that was wrong, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. How can we do this differently, though? How can we do this differently? Because you guys got stoned and burned and all that stuff. Yeah, no, no. Yeah, so let's talk about it. You guys are in a situation where y'all can guide me. So this doesn't happen. So yeah, is this the time where we negotiate? Because I really want to negotiate this time. Can we talk about it? And then, we went into that. All right, so we were doing it alone before, and selfish. Okay, good, got it. All right, can we go into what do we need next for the next? Okay, so then that's how it happened, and went there. But my guys wanted me to show you this.
Oh wow!
This is what your daughter drew?
Oh yeah, she's been drawing this. She's been drawing this. So actually, on my studio in the back, there's two of them. They're drawing, and she drew this while I was just there sitting there. And I asked her, one is half elf and half fairy. And it's a day. It's been deep, guys. It's a day, and that's the day pronunciation. And I asked, how does the process go? And I shared last time that she just goes into and she draws. And then after she finishes the drawing, they give her the name of who they are. This one doesn't have a name. I'm going to ask her, but this was drawn last year. The ones that she's drawing this year, I haven't been able to find it, but I will share it tomorrow because the guys want me to share it tomorrow. The guys wanted me to continue to share this.
Beautiful. Wow.
This is what we talk about. Your children are coming to help you and to let you know who you are, right? Whether they are screaming because they're trying to get your attention, or whether they're sitting down drawing, or whether they're dancing, or this is their expression of who they are, and they want to show you because they want to guide you along the way. It is not a trigger to you. It is a guidance. It is a guidance.
My goodness.
These are the two that I was able to find handy at the time. But my daughter has a book somewhere, and they both resonate so much
Yes. Oh my God.
And it is, yeah, yeah. So
Oh my
just
God.
to say that
Wow.
teaching your children on a wounded inner child or on a wounded us is going to give us wounded kids, wounded adults, and wounded adults and adults. So now that we are aware of the shift of the earth and the shift of the planet, we need to take responsibility to go deeper, because you are the key. Your children are your helper.
Oh.
They're your helpers to help you remember, who you are,
Praise the Lord.
to help you along the way so that you can be and see and experience abundance and experience all these beautiful, amazing things that are coming along the way in this beautiful journey of life. If at any point you feel afraid or that you can't go on, it's okay. It's okay. It happens. It happens because being awakened in a dark time is scary, right? For a lot of us. But for a lot of us who know that we are the light, understand that the darkness is just a period of time. It is just a period of time, and light will come. If at any time you feel like this is too much and you want to shut it off, you can, but it will take you years to awaken yourself, because we are in that time of the awakening process. And working towards all of these things, it's amazing to let your lineage, don't worry about what mom and dad and brother and sisters are going to say and all of these. They're wounded, they're asleep. It's okay. They want to continue to be asleep. It's okay. If you chose to be awake, go ahead. That process will lead you to that beautiful earth that you see in your dreams. That beautiful dreams that is not a dream, it is reality. It is reality. It's bringing it here into this physical dimension. And how do we do that? We do love on each other. We love on each other so much. Oh, this person doesn't love me. No. You focus on you, my love. You focus on your love. You love you, and you love your worth. Nobody can penetrate that. There's no penetrating, because you are vibrating so high, and this is what vibration is. You're vibrating at this level. How? You show me how can somebody penetrate that? When we vibrate at a low frequency, that's when the penetrations come. Because it's in slow motion. So people can. This is not what we're here for. We're here to love on each other, right? Find yourself a community that is going to love on you.
Yes.
Going to love on your gifts. That's going to love on your talent. It's not going to call you weird, crazy. Because guess what? We are not crazy. We are not. We come to uplift and love and give you the beautiful garden and give you all of that so that you can be amazing. You are that key. You are that key. You are that key, my love.
Amanda was saying something about, because today we're really talking about courage and align truth, standing your truth. You know, that's just so loud and clear today, at least it is for me. And Amanda was talking about courage, and then things happen, and then she then feels, you know, a certain way. And I put it in the chat, but I also wanted to say it out loud. Put it on wax too, I'll say it that way. Remember that first we are remembering, we're trying to remember that we are the key. We're trying to go back to, we were doing a reset, you know, we're choosing the pill, the red pill or the blue pill to reset, to come out of her, if you will, or to come out of the illusion and come back to reality of what we are, not even who, what you even are. You know, we think we're human. You're not human, boo. You could be from Venus. Hello. Let me just throw it in there, okay? Right?
No.
So, hello. So what you are, let alone who you are, you know? So in doing that, what happens? We're manifesting, we're saying that we want courage, I want this, I want that, but you're trying to just have it like that. And the fact we are in this meat suit and we have so much that's in us that it has to be detoxed, and it's detoxed by going through things, being pressed, having that tribe, like Jessie was saying, having that relationship so we can remember that we have to create boundaries.
Yes.
So the chaos that we are experiencing, guys, it's really not bad. It's really a blessing. It's helping us to remember. It's helping us to cut away things. Like I cut my hair, like all of us. Angela cut her hair. She was cutting it off. She was removing energy. She was removing memories that do not serve her anymore. Me too. Me too. I still got it because I haven't burned it yet. I'm going to burn it tomorrow. I cut it off. And there was a time that, you know, because hair, you know, we put definitions, we put different emotional attachments to different things. Remember who you are, what you are. This is not me. I'm still D. If I got short hair, long hair, green hair, purple hair, bald, I'm still me. Hello?
I'm not my hair. That's what I keep hearing. I am not my hair. And I know the lovely, her name will come up. Guys, please help me with her name, but I am not my hair.
India, I agree.
India, and yeah, you go. Thank you.
I love her. Yeah.
Rocks. Listen to some of her stuff. She
is
is
fire.
She's on fire.
She is definitely alive, and she is definitely channeling. She's channeling with her work. And I'll put it in the chat for the ones who do not know how to spell her name.
Yeah.
So I want to go back a little bit to something, because I was not triggered. I remembered something. Something was revealed to me as Jessie was speaking about our children. My daughter was literally a physical embodiment of my inner child.
Wow. Yes. Wow.
I don't know if you guys
my heart's like
I begin to tear up because I'm thinking about, because you know us as quote unquote parents, dictators, whatever you want to call them. Okay. And we're constantly pushing our children away, or we're saying you need to look like this, you need to do that. And I literally experienced the same thing when I was growing up, and it was a vicious cycle. I was repeating it. It was literally me standing in front of me. She was me standing in front of me.
Yeah.
So that was when you were speaking, my guy said, D, your Elise was you. She was you. And I began to cry because right now I'm establishing this message, just love this. I love my child. I talk to her. I've been telling her, you know, you are worthy, you are excellent, you are enough. You've always been enough. You are beautiful. Sweet one, dear one, the inner child meditation I put in the chat, just she guides you. Sweet DeAnna, you are amazing. You're lovable, you're huggable. I see you, I honor you, I respect you. So you're think of it this way. So when you're talking to your child and you're not doing this, you're not doing that, why didn't you get A's? Hello, can you champion and celebrate that B that she got? What? Quit focusing on that D or something. Oh, you got a D. No, boo, you got a B. Let's get it. Let's lit this house up. You know? So think of it like that, okay, guys? So I know because we talk about our children so much and we talk about how, especially in this time and age, we're go, go, go. Slow down, be patient, have that grace and that compassion and see your children. Think of the movie Avatar when she said, I see you. She wasn't saying, I see your physical, I see your essence. I can see your compassion. I see that love in you. I see divine source in you. I see you. Look at your children and see them and know that when you lash out, you're lashing out to yourself because they are the embodiment of that inner child in you.
Yes.
Let them be themselves. Let them color like Jesse's. That was amazing. Just think if she was a parent and didn't believe in coloring. I don't believe in that. You can't color. You cannot grow up and be a painter. That sucks. That's nothing. Just think if she said those things. I'm glad that she was like, boo, this is your gift. Girl, do it. You rock it. What? Those are your guides? What's their name? Or what is her name? And even the one that said they, because
yeah.
You know how we're in different religions that said that God is woman and man. Hello, energy doesn't have a sex or a gender. Hello, that's us here in the meat suits. Although there's energy, that's different. There's feminine energy and there's masculine energy, but that's energy. That's not a gender.
Yeah.
So when they said they, that's the first thing I thought of when you said that. They said they, and they were speaking truth to her. That let me quote David, they were harmony.
Yeah.
That's what they said to her. We are harmony. We are harmonizing. I'm not a female or a male. I am harmony, meaning I go with the flow. You know? So I hope that some of you got some nuggets, and I feel so grateful to be able to talk to you and to share with you and to allow you to see my surrender to my guides and myself and who I am.
There's so much going on here, but yes.
There is.
And are you ready to share, Willow? Because if not, the guys just dropped in the car for us.
Do the card.
So I was shuffling and asking from, I went into silence mode because I wanted to let the ladies share, it was, the guys were like, yeah, go ahead. Silence yourself, child. Silence yourself, child. We got this. So yeah, the guys want to remind us, if you didn't get the nuggets in the conversation, they want to go bring us back right now and let us know that the signs are there. Are just like, but yeah, let me show you. So that, there goes the moon. There goes this and the butterfly for rebirth and for elevation and for finding. There's the feathers that your angels are dropping everywhere you're walking, and there's a feather. And yeah, that's your guide speaking and letting you know, boo, I'm here. Here's the feather. How about a penny today? How about this? Something you can recognize, because they speak to us in sign that we understand, humans understand. Because if they speak to us at their level, you will not be able to understand. Because if we are light, it's very powerful when those two lights get together.
Ooh.
Okay. So the birds on the bottom, they want to remind us that we are in nature. We are everywhere. We are the sun and we are the rainbow. We come to you and the earth down here as well. We come to you in all sorts of directions. We send you signs from all over the place. And we send you sign from all over the place, whether you are at the playground, whether you are at church, whether you are at temple, whether you are walking your dog, walking your kids, chatting with your friends, looking at the sky because the colors are different today. And what is going on in the skies today? Yeah, that is the magical happening. That is the guides giving us signs and talking to us and letting us know, boo. Yeah, that thought that you're getting right now, yeah, that's from us, boo. That is from us.
Yeah.
Do you think, that is from us, and the stars and all of it, that is us. Just trying to remind you, like, yeah, you part of us. You're part. That's what they're saying. So the card is also saying angels and loved ones in heaven are sending you. Yeah, granny, uncles, they're at the light. And if how can you tell if your spirit comes to you and the spirit is friendly and it went to the light and now it's coming to give you guidance? That spirit, it gives you soothingness, it's warm, it's fuzzy. If you get your heart pulse, yeah, that's the spirit you don't want to allow in yourself. Like, no, that's probably my uncle. He probably needs help, assistance. Hey, so yeah, let's ask some questions. Let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. But your one angel, the one that came to you as partnership with you, that we both said to each other, hey, so we're gonna go to Earth now. You're gonna be a human and I'm gonna stay as an angel. Okay? So I'm gonna keep guiding you along the way here. But if you forget, don't worry about it. I got you. I'm gonna keep sending you messages until you establish a relationship with me again. Once you establish that relationship,
that's your job.
This is us. We are partners. So we are partners in this, right? You went in that suit as a human, and now I'm gonna be your angel. I'm gonna see you in here. Like I got you here, and Granny and Grandpa and uncles and aunt, they will be here too, but I will be there, like here, and you walk here and you walk. But you gotta tap into this. Like you gotta communicate. And if you forget about me, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna send you signs until you get it. And then when you find out about, hey, oh wait, I did come to Earth and I did bring somebody with me. So establish that relationship with that angel, right? Then the spiritual team, then that angel, he or she energy will bring you the rest. They will introduce you. Hey, you can talk to this person. Oh, yeah, so who is that? This is such and such. This is such and such. And it continues and continues. Or you become awakened all at once and they all come. All at once. Hey, they invited me. I'm supposed to be here. Hey, is this a party? She's awakened? Let me come and see her. What? Oh, babes. Okay, I see you. I see you. How are you feeling? Got it. Oh, wow. Okay, I see. But we're here. You're here now. Are you ready to move from point A to point B? No, it's okay. We got you. We're gonna give you some stuff. We're gonna give you some tools. Now we're gonna give you some guidance. And yeah, so we have a list for you. You have a pen and pencil? Okay, let's write it down. We're gonna go do this now. Meditation. That's happening. Okay, meditation. Not skipping on meditation. Yeah, that is the key. Let's go into it. Oh, okay. So can we skip on meditation? No, absolutely not. No, no, no. The world wants you to skip on meditation because they want to keep you sleepy now. Do you want to continue sleepy, or do you want to see the golden nuggets? There are golden nuggets. What? Golden nuggets? Hold on now. I am not that terrified. Wait, there will also be things. So yeah, meditation, protection first. Meditation, right? Protection is your guides, your angels that will come. Then meditation. Okay. Ooh, does that mean I have to exercise? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. You haven't been exercising for years. How many years has it been? 38. Got it. Got it. Okay. Sleep for 38 years here right now in this lifetime. Okay, so where do we go next? So but how about like I like everything? No, no, no. I'm gonna go to yoga first. And then you can explore it on whatever other level you want. But yeah. Oh, okay, got it, got it. And by the way, you're a witch and you're a shaman.
By the way.
So let's just go embrace that. Yeah. By the way, let's embrace that. What? A witch? Oh, my mom is gonna hate this one. Oh man. Oh God. Is she gonna be okay? Are they gonna be? It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. Breathe. This is why we're sending you to meditation first.
Yes.
Because we got to learn how to breathe now, right? This is it. Because you're going to be hyperventilating a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. Okay. All right, so let's see what the cards are saying. That was what happened to Jessie. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, negotiation, and then no. Yeah. So you may be seeing the same numbers, patterns, or sequences, like I said, like 3, 1, yep, those are your angels. Those are your angels. Like, boom, wake up. Boom, boom. What? It's 11:11? Yeah, magic hour. Get up in there. It is the magic hour. Let's get up in here. You know what I mean? Like my angels, 333. Boom. They were not playing. When you see 333, boom, that's us. Don't even question it. It's set in stone for lifetime and generations. You don't gotta go question, you don't gotta go ask your neighbor. We've been here. Oh, okay, got it. Finding feathers, seeing the same birds at a special time, like Jessie said, or even feeling that you're being visited by loved ones. Yes, they are here. They are visiting. Yes. Angels in your dreams. Yes, they are here to guide you. Some points in your day. Yeah, they're here. So if somebody comes along the way and they're flying, they come through your own voice. Your own.
Yes.
With subtleness of peace and love. That's how you can tell that they're coming from the light. If they're coming at a hostile, it is a spirit that has been here for generations and generations, and they don't know how to go to the light. And it is not your job to send them to the light if you're not prepared to do so. All you have to say is do not engage. Do not say hello, because the moment you say hello, they are in you. Woo. They are in you. If you even, the thought comes to you, ooh, anger. Oh, hi, anger. How are you? There goes anger. Poof. Let's destroy the world. Let's destroy the people. Let's destroy your house. Let's destroy your neighbor. And now you have to go on a cleansing spree, right? Okay. Not engage. Do not engage. Once you do so, I mean, you can just lovingly send them to the light, but trust me, they've been here for generations and generations. They don't want to go into the light unless you explain to them, and unless your vessel is strong enough to do some sort of work like this. But if you have to be aware. And if we're not aware, then we need the guidance.
Yes.
You know, different people. These are the messages to support you. You are on the right path, my love. You are being guided to know that you are not walking in this path alone. We are here with you in the times of need. Your angels are beside you. They're blessing your heart with love, healing, love and healing, love and healing. Your angels and loved ones in heavens will never leave you. Their love will never, ever die, especially since they know the truth. And they just want to give you truth. That's all they want. They just want to guide you along the journey. Angels love to send us signs because often we're not in a space where we can fully listen to their guidance. Most of the time, because we're too busy or not willing to listen to the message, we hear on the inside, and the signs catch our attention as human. They remind us that our angels and loved ones in the spirits are with us and willing to help us. If you ever find yourself questioning certain events and signs, it is because somewhere within you, you don't feel fully adequate or worthy of the love that is being shown to you. Know that you are worthy of this love because we are here for you. For you. When you receive a sign, there is an important step you must take in order to usher miracles into your life. Call in the help. A sign is a message that help is available. So welcome it with open arms. Your guides, your spiritual team, your ancestors, once they send you it and you see it, all you have to do is open up and call it. Oh, I see you. Okay, I'm ready to receive the message. I'm ready. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see. Do not take anything personal. Write down in your journal, meditate. It might not be a message in this very own second, but it is a message, your journey. We love you, and we hope that today and every single day, it is uplifting and bright and amazing like you are, because you are that shining. Remember that. Remember that. And yes, the key is you. You are the key. The universe is huge and you are amazing. And we love you so much that we continue to send you messages. Continuously until one day you decide to engage in a conversation. And once you do, it is miracles after miracles, because we are always going to do what you love to do. We are here to guide you along your way in your journey. It might not be at your time, because remember, your time is different than the universal clock. It is a different times, my love. And this is the right time. This is the right time for you to be who you are truly are. Yeah, that's it. We love you.
You.
Thank you so much, spiritual team.
Thank you. Wow. Wow. Thank you.
I'm gonna need a moment, please.
Yes, yes, yes. So very thankful, so very grateful. I feel you all. I feel you all out there. And yes, that just happened.
Right.
That just happened. That was for each and every one of us. Yes, your your prayers have been answered. All those doubts and questions that you had, thinking that it's some puzzle I can't figure out. Don't feel that way anymore, do you? Believe, trust, and believe. Surrender. You're seeing it. You're seeing all the signs that the guides say that they're sending to you. Trust and believe. Surrender to it. Believe in yourself. Know that you are worthy. You are worthy. We're just breaking through. We're breaking through some change that was placed on our mental state. That's what we're here to do. We're here to uplift. We're here to level up. We're here to learn about ourselves and connect. Connect back. Connect back. Wow. So grateful. So thankful. I had a little bird visit me out on my window, and I just realized he's the same little bird that came to visit me several times before. Same color, same one. He's just the same one. And right when Jessie said, when her guide said, we talk to you, we send you signs, he came again. If you saw me look over, that's who visit me again. All praise Allah. I'm so thankful to the divine, to our angels. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Such alignment. And all we have to do is say yes to the right. Don't entertain things that harm us, that don't mean us any good, but that in there also lies in our journey to help us, It's a teacher. And don't break yourself down if you do. It's just a teacher showing you where you are on this journey and what you're working on. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Wow. I'm so thankful to the guys. I'm so thankful to the Almighty Divine. I'm so thankful for this journey. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Sometimes I can't stand it. I can stand, but I don't know a better word to say it. It's just like,
You can't contain it. You can't contain it. You were the first.
Yeah.
You were that lava. You were in flow. You're woo. So yes,
I have to stop myself. Sometimes you'll see me do this. I'm stopping myself from not being here. That's how high the spirit gets sometimes. Like, whoa. I know I'm to be here. I know I'm just like Master Sri Parson says. He says, when you're meditating, don't go too deep. You can give some, keep giving some, but make sure you leave like 20% here, because it's not about ascension, because we're still here to do a job. Wow. Oh. Can't contain it. Can't contain it. Sometimes it feels that way. Yeah, right? Wow, you all. We're so blessed. We're the most blessed people on the face of this earth. We are. And the Almighty Divine wants us to know that. We are the most blessed people on the face of this earth. And Mother is just, look, see me. She wants us to come home. She wants us to come home. Remember, you're the key. And as all the crystals are part of the earth, so are we. And Mother just wants us to come home.
We were also, okay, I know I said it didn't have nothing, but it comes. Hey, it just comes,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Good.
Okay, we were talking about community, and you know us, we're like in multiple communities, because you need variety, you need growth, and different keys, right? So if you want to get together and be in a beautiful fire circle of goddesses around you to uplift you, let us know if you want the link to that chat too, and it's called Lioness Collective. So let us know if you want that as well too. If you're being pulled or led to that, just let us know. We'll give you that info as well too.
Yeah, that's it. Don't forget to show up for yourself. And yes, watch the replay, listen to the replay. I'm back. Jessie's back. So yeah, I will be listening to the replay myself today and more than ever because I don't remember half of it. So
Right, straight
I'm being purple right now. So
Wait till you see. Wait till you see. Yeah.
I'm being purple right because
Wow.
I'm there. So I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. And continue to do continue loving on yourself.
There you go. And with that being said, everyone, we pray that you continue to have a blessed day full of love and light, setting those beautiful, positive, and wonderful intentions for yourselves, seeing them through. Keep showing up for yourself, because therein lies the key. Remember to meditate, go within, feel that stuff within you, that little child. He's talking to you. He's talking to you. And it's you. It is your divine spirit. Love you all dearly, and we will see you all hopefully in the chat, in the Lioness chat, and then also tomorrow. Love you all. Peace.
Peace.
Love you.